Meditation, the art of being. When meditation is practiced effectively, it is the experience of being one with our reality. The experience, process of experiencing, and the experiencer become one. When meditation is practiced at the deepest level, it is the experience of going beyond the mind and body and being united with the silent, still, fundamental source, pure awareness, the higher self. To truly understand the highest purpose of meditation, one must have a basic understanding of the construct of consciousness and its source, pure awareness, pure being, and some basic knowledge of the nature of their relationship. According to the scriptures of the Vedic texts of India and most spiritual teachings, the highest attainment for human beings is to attain a oneness with the source of creation, and through a practice to eventually be able to freely and deliberately express as a unique aspect of that source. It is stated in the Old Testament scripture this way: "Be still and know I am God." The word yoga originally was used to describe this state and is generally agreed to mean the union with the higher self, the true self. The ancient yogis practiced meditation and specific yogic techniques to reconnect with the source and gain the value of this infinite supply of energy and knowledge in their lives, and to eventually operate as a unique aspect of the source of the cosmic mind. This source is described by the scriptures to be all-powerful, all-knowing, and present everywhere. The experience of this infinite source is the silent stillness of being, of pure awareness without form. Awareness is undefined. It is the definer, the silent choice maker, the silent witness of your life experience. Consciousness is energy and information, and is the created aspect of awareness. To simplify it, you could say the source has two faces, the unmanifest and the manifest. The unmanifest is pure awareness, the light of the universe, pure, clear, lucid awareness without form or definition. The manifest aspect is consciousness, energy, and information, and all of the infinite creations within that energy and information, such as the physical universe and everything within it. All of physical creation is a condensation of specific energy and informations into the infinite different varieties and forms of creation. Once we are clear about the two faces of the source, we begin to see the value of transcending, rising above or beyond the created aspect of consciousness, and getting in touch with the unmanifest, the transcendent aspect of pure being, pure awareness. In a deep experience of meditation, we experience this unmanifest awareness as our own fundamental nature, our own being. The more that one experiences pure being, pure awareness, the more their limitations are dissolved. By releasing their limiting beliefs, their judgments, and expanding their consciousness and integrating the higher self's qualities. The more that we integrate these qualities into our life, the more that we experience being the creator of our own life. We let go of our fears and doubts and develop mastery over our reality. The experience of enlightenment includes a ever-deepening bliss and freedom that is totally self-referral. It is said in the ancient Vedic tradition of India that the more one knows Brahman, source awareness, the more one becomes Brahman. There are different depths of the meditation experience, and for many beginners and intermediate meditators, attempting to experience the infinite silent stillness of pure being is fairly difficult, if not seemingly impossible. It is much simpler and more effective to begin with a more basic technique and work your way inward. The first and most fundamental level of meditation is known as present moment awareness. This practice is simply being fully aware of and focused on the sights, sounds, and sensations in each moment of the now. It is sensory awareness, to be fully aware of the experience of the senses moment to moment. This quiets the mind and keeps us very focused in our experience. It is a highly practical technique to practice as it develops our concentration, quiets the mind, and allows us to be fully involved in whatever we experience. Also, it can be practiced while being fully active, as in taking a walk or driving a car. The next level of meditation is to become aware of our internal reality, to practice self-observation, to witness our thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations as they arise. This gives one the experience of being the eternal, silent witness of their life and awakens this viewpoint of the higher self within them. The Buddha called this practice vipassana and was what he practiced sitting under the Bodhi tree when he attained enlightenment. As this practice deepens, one can focus a powerful concentration of attention in the body-mind that releases a lot of fixed energy, and this may be accompanied by heat and other sensations. This is a very healing practice for the body and releases deeply held stresses. Going even deeper into meditation is to be aware of the void, the deep, silent stillness of being. At this level, it is experienced as a dark, still, quiet womb, while being very lucid, alert, and aware. It is a state of no effort. And as a person practices this regularly and integrates the limiting beliefs, the construct of their consciousness, back into pure awareness, they will eventually begin to experience the clear light of pure awareness beyond the void. No words can describe this experience. In the advanced stages of meditation, a person's breath will still and they will fuse into oneness with the light, the infinite bliss of the source. Even a few moments of this experience forever transform their consciousness into higher states. Integrating this light through practice gives the meditator the ability to transcend obstacles and become capable of possibility. The abilities that unfold are not even considered believable by some people. Total self-mastery is a certainty for people committed to intense practice of meditation. There are several practices that greatly accelerate this process if properly understood and taught. Otherwise, it can take many years of meditation to attain the experience of light and especially to maintain it. These techniques are specific breath work, body work, contemplation, self-inquiry, creating intentions, as well as other lesser-known practices. These practices were designed over thousands of years to support this process of integrating awareness into one's consciousness. Originally, it was the sole purpose and goal of spiritual practices. Many modern teachings and practices have forgotten this highest purpose. Most people do not even know that enlightenment and self-mastery are real possibilities. One reason is that a teacher has to have realized enough enlightenment in their own consciousness to really be able to assist a student to have the enlightenment experience. These teachers are not common. In the end, everyone is drawn toward the source, the light of the universe, just as a moth is drawn to a flame. It is what is driving everything, the very impulse for evolution. As we become ready to let go of identifying with our limited self-definition, our ego identity cell, we're drawn more quickly into this light and are able to express it as joyful success in our life and others around us. Meditation, when practiced effectively with the intent to increase awareness and therefore free fixed attention from consciousness, is the direct, deliberate path back to this source. Take a moment to contemplate these ideas. How does meditation empower us? What prevents or hinders people from meditating effectively? In what ways could the practice of meditation in your own life be improved?